firstly want to acknowledge that I am recording off of my brand new camera that came in the mail 2 days ago, I believe. I will talk about that later in the video. Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Tosh for those who are new here. There is a lot going on, a lot to acknowledge, a lot to talk about later in this video. Firstly, because I do have a new camera, I have to look directly at the lens as opposed to looking up at me, which is going to be new because I feel like if I look at me, then it's not going to kind of translate how I want it to translate on camera. So yeah, I'm looking at the lens right now, very new for me, but I want to quickly check in with y'all. I'm about to do my eyebrows, which is something new that I've been doing. It's like very subtle. I feel like I kind of want to show y'all how I do that. We have Autumn in the background chilling. It is 8:30 in the morning. Today is also a very special day because it is my niece's Daisy, Autumn's little, oh, I'm sorry honey, Daisy, Autumn's sister Daisy, her second birthday, so that's really exciting. But I do need to get the roll off because I have work at 10. I'm gonna do some work today. Actually, my last day of work for the week because I do get my second dose of the Pfizer vaccine hopefully tomorrow. So I wanted to make sure I cut my week short just in case. But anyway, yeah, let's do these eyebrows. So as you can see, I don't know why I'm turning this to like a little makeup video because I don't know what I'm doing. This is literally just for funsies. I have, what brand is this? This is actually Kiss New York. I feel like it was like $2 at, that could burn your hands, don't touch that. It was like $2 at the hair store or at Target, one or the other, I'm not really sure. Yeah, that's what we got going on right now. Actually need to go and get my eyebrows waxed. But yeah, I don't know if you can really see, and this is kind of chaotic. What am I doing? Okay, so first what do? I kind of just take it and do a quick little outline. I really focus on the end of my eyebrow, to be honest. Like this. Once again, do I know what I'm doing? Absolutely not. But afterwards, I somehow feel different. I said I was going to talk about this later in my video, but like just to kind of give some feedback. Is that Daisy? Oh wait, it's Daisy. Happy birthday, Daisy. Let's see, Daisy.
Happy birthday, Daisy.
Happy birthday, Daisy.
Happy birthday.
Say thank you. She said no flash photography, please.
Daisy, like my dress? Yeah.
Oh.
This is so beautiful.
Yeah, she just woke up. I just gotta tell y'all about like why I decided to get a camera. Super spontaneous, and I literally make the best decisions when I don't think about them. But I kind of did think more about this. Like at first, the idea to buy the camera was spontaneous, like right then and there. But I did wait a few hours prior to purchasing the camera.
Blow the candles.
Yes, we gotta let Daisy blow out her candles for her birthday. It's all over the place, but it's fine. I'm already feeling pretty good this morning, even though, like I said, I need to kind of hurry up. But also, like, it's Daisy's birthday. This is my first time filming with my camera to actually post on YouTube. I don't know if my eyebrows, sorry, I keep looking at the wrong part. I don't know if my eyebrows look different. It looks good to me, so that's all that matters. Let's see it from my point of view.
Smell my breath. You gotta brush your teeth.
You gotta brush your teeth too. I don't know why you talking about her. Where this is the hair. I feel like y'all seen me do my hair multiple times now, but we're gonna be chit-chatting. Okay, we're chit-chatting this beautiful morning. It is a Wednesday, middle of the week.
Oh, you.
Look at me, don't touch it, okay? Make sure Daisy doesn't touch it.
Daisy, come on, let's go. Hello.
No. Daisy, Autumn, listen to Daisy.
Hey.
So I guess we can kind of go into the story time now. So last Wednesday, actually, so an entire week ago is when I ordered this camera. I went to this energy work session with somebody by the name of Jay Greathouse. More specifically, a black professor at my college, as well as a black student, and maybe a few other people. They hosted Africana Wellness Week last week, and it was really great. So I went to a few different sessions, but they were offering like, well, I guess like they paid for whatever to have students do like energy work sessions or Reiki, I think it's Reiki. I'm just gonna call it energy work sessions because I think it's the same thing. Basically like this meditative session where you kind of like tell the person like what's going on in your life, kind of. I swear if y'all can't hear me, I'm gonna be salty. You tell them like what's going on in your life, low key, right? And talk about like things you want to like let go of, things you want to change, just a variety of different things, right? And like one thing for me is I need to let go of my need to be in control of things. I have a lot of anxiety and stress over money, and I have a lack mentality, and so that kind of leads to me like putting off certain purchases for the sake of like having money to take care of things if like something goes left in life, you know what I mean? And like I'm always thinking about, oh, but maybe I'll need this money for post-grad funds because there's certain things I want to do and I have to do. So yeah, I'm not going to spend that money. I'm just going to continue to save that money. And just like, that's just like one example. And you know, I've been talking with a friend about getting a camera for a really long time. Like we always talk about it, I feel like, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do it, but I think I'm gonna wait until I graduate just so I can make sure like tuition is paid for, and I got all of my funds ready and prepared for like post Oberlin life and stuff like that. Like I need to have enough money for that. And then so that was my thought process, and also I'm like, okay, I'll probably get a camera like once I'm getting paid for YouTube, but also the only way for you to kind of, what is it called, like you have to sometimes invest in yourself, or you're even making a profit off of whatever it is that you're doing that you could potentially be making a profit off of. But like right now I'm literally doing YouTube as a hobby. Like I would love to get paid for YouTube in the future, but that's just like not what's going on right now. Or like that's not my reality. Like I'm okay with that. I'm definitely okay with that. Like yeah, it's a hobby, it's fun for me. Yeah, that's my thought process too. I'm like, okay, once I start getting paid for YouTube, then I'll get a camera. But like so many things were happening with me trying to use my phone, like we were out of storage, or it's been a crazy ride with me and Kiasta trying to like record videos, send the videos to Kiasta, get these videos edited. It's been just super strange. Like it's like we all ran into a challenge when like we'll be doing good for a little bit, we'll get some videos out, like everything will be going smoothly, then all of a sudden this challenge appears. We're just like, we literally thought we solved this, like actually what is happening? So I kind of found that strange. I'm like, am I not supposed to be doing YouTube right now? Like what is happening on top of like stressors from school and everything else? And I'm gonna finish this story later. I have to take note of where I left off. All right, friends, we live. So it is now a little bit later, 10:45 to be exact. I am at work, but I'm taking a 15-minute break. I decided to come back and talk to y'all and continue this little story. Left off on okay, the challenges that Kiasta and I were facing when trying to freaking upload videos. Like, for example, we were using Dropbox for the longest because y'all know last semester, like, I obviously was in Oberlin, or if you don't know that, I go to Oberlin College. I'm a second year. And so I was at Oberlin last semester recording vlogs, like doing like a college week in my life type of thing. And I was uploading my videos from my phone to Dropbox. And then Kiasta was using that same Dropbox to upload to her phone and iPad to edit the videos through iMovie. We were doing it for like the longest, low-key, and then all of a sudden it just stopped working. Like it just did not work. She wasn't able to access the videos. She wasn't able to send me the video back to upload it from my computer. It was just a mess. And then like now being back home, Kiasta was still editing like on her phone and tablet, and we was running out of storage. Like we were like, what is happening? You were literally okay not too long ago. We don't even have that many more apps and photos and stuff like that. So we didn't understand that either. We would take one step forward and get knocked 3 steps back. It was very, very obnoxious to say the least. And so I'm like, I don't know what this means. Like, is this a sign that I shouldn't be doing YouTube? I'm like, that doesn't even make sense. This is a hobby that I enjoy. So if I'm enjoying it, why would it be meant for me not to do it? It just doesn't make sense. So I'm like, I'm looking on the brighter side of things. I'm like, maybe this is a sign that it's time to level up, right? Camera. So that's kind of what we were going through. But at that point in time, I still wasn't planning to purchase a camera because it just wasn't in my budget. And like the camera itself was what, $700. So I'm like, nah, not yet. Once again, like I said earlier, I'm not getting paid for this. So my thought process was like, why would I spend so much money on something that I'm not even getting paid for? Profit wouldn't be immediate from the way that I was looking at it anyway. Like I don't know what's going to happen within the next month or year or whatever. But yeah, that was my thought process. Then fast forward a bit to last Wednesday, like I said, I did the energy work session. And I don't know, after that session, I think it just gave me this boost of confidence to let things go, to know that I don't have to be in control of everything. And at the end of the day, I cannot control the uncontrollable, and I cannot prevent the inevitable. What's meant to happen is going to happen regardless of what I do to try to prevent these things from happening. And yes, like, don't get me wrong, I will always be financially wise, and I will only continue to become more financially knowledgeable. It's a subject that I absolutely adore. Like I mentioned in my last vlog, I think, or the previous vlog before that, I can't even remember at this point. Like, I absolutely love listening to anything about the FIRE movement, which is the financial independence, retire early movement. So like I love those things, and it's really, really important to me. Like, that's a whole nother conversation. And so I'll always budget, I'll always be financially aware and conscious of things. But I think it does come to a certain point that one has to invest in themselves, especially if they have the money to do so. That's kind of what I did. I had that boost of confidence. I'm like, girl, just do it, don't even think about it. So I was in Walmart actually, and I was looking for an SD card reader to transfer the videos from my phone to my computer. And I was just like, I saw a camera for like $200, and I sent it to my friend. I'm like, you think this could possibly work? And she's like, no, I think that's for photography. And I'm like, you right, it's $200, that makes sense. And I'm like, forget it, I'm gonna just get the camera. Just get the camera, girly. Like, why are you pushing it off? You having all of these challenges and setbacks. Let's just level up altogether. And so that's exactly what I did. I was looking at a few on Amazon, but I'm happy I didn't get it right that second as I was in the car, because I was like super excited. I'm like, let me just order this now. And I checked in Target actually for a camera too, but I'm like, I don't know, this seems a little pricey, so I'm gonna hold off on it. And so, long story short, I waited a few hours, but I ordered the camera that same day. And I'm still just so happy. Like, this is actually so surreal. Like, I'm just extremely happy for the 10th time. I think this is one of the best investments I've made in myself, or at least like one of them. I think getting my computer was also a really great investment for me, getting my tablet, stuff like that. Here we are with a camera, and it feels, oh god, it feels great. I'm still learning how to use like this tripod. I don't know how to I don't know if the tripod is flexible vertically. Like, it's definitely flexible horizontally, as you can probably see, because it's moving a little bit. Hopefully the videos are going to be looking like better and of great quality. I think using my phone was still like really great quality, but it was a different type of quality. This is like, I don't even know what type of quality this is. I just know it's a good quality. But I did get the Canon G7X Mark III. I will in the description box down below the exact one that I purchased. I also got a tripod. I got an SD card reader, which actually wasn't the one I was supposed to purchase for my particular computer, so I have to get a different one from Walmart, which is fine. And then I got an SD card. I'll be sure to link all of that in the description box down below, but I really wanted to like let y'all know. I also want to talk about another thing. This vlog may just be me talking a lot, which is fine. Trigger warning, I will be talking about basically police brutality. So George Floyd, Dante Wright, Adam Toledo, Ma'Khia Bryant, etc., and police brutality and stuff like that. So I'm gonna put like right here or whatever, or if he has to put like right here, the timestamp that you can skip to if you just don't want to listen to this. Like, I think that's so real, especially for folks in the BIPOC community and those directly impacted by police brutality, to not engage with folks who are talking about it if they don't want to, because it's a very heavy topic, and I am all for self-care and taking care of oneself, which I'm going to talk a little bit about in a little bit. Skip if you don't want to listen. So today's the 21st, like I mentioned earlier. Yesterday the jury reached a verdict on George Floyd's murderer's case, whose name I will not be naming because we don't give a crap about that person's name. We just know that he's a murderer. He was found guilty on 3 charges, and y'all, I was extremely happy when I got that news. I really was. And I guess for me, my thought process was like, there have been countless times where, I mean, it happens all the time. It's very rare, honestly. The percentage of cops who have been sentenced for taking the life, for murdering a black or brown person, or for other folks, specifically white folks, white supremacists, etc., for murdering black people, like the number of them who have actually been sentenced and found guilty is super low. So I do want to acknowledge that. But I was extremely happy to know that the person who murdered George Floyd was sentenced. And I think I don't know what his exact sentence is yet. I don't think it's been announced for some reason. But anyway, that was my initial reaction. I was just overjoyed. And also I saw this video of George Floyd's family on Twitter, of them also being like extremely happy about it. And that just made my heart smile so much. But then I was like, I got on Twitter last night, right? And I was just scrolling through it. And there was just that was just the talk of my feed, like, I guess as it should be, whatever. But I don't know, it's interesting. I don't want to like call people, I don't want to turn this whole situation around and like call people within the BIPOC community out. Like, that's not my intention. And so yeah, I hope it's not kind of taken that way. But I just think that navigating a black space and navigating a space with other people of color can be very tricky as a black person, or if you're a person of color. It seems like it would be like easy because like you're around your people, right? Even though all skin folk and kinfolk, but still like you kind of feel that ease generally, but not for everybody. It definitely depends on like where you grew up. Like I know there are stories of black people and other people of color who grew up in predominantly white environments, and so they don't have that ease, but whatever. But I feel like this external pressure sometimes to feel a certain way, especially if that particular emotion is being felt amongst people like within the black community or within the BIPOC community, because I'm like, okay, they're feeling this way, so should I feel this way also? And so it was just a lot of people on social media poking holes into George Floyd's murderer's verdict and sentencing. Well, he hasn't been sentenced yet, but whatever. And people, like, overall they were just saying like, regardless, George Floyd should still be here, we shouldn't be happy about this, da 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 da. And I'm like, I don't know, it just made me feel a certain type of way. And don't get me wrong, every BIPOC person, every black person, every brown person, every person directly impacted by police brutality, white supremacy, etc., has a right to feel how they want to feel. It is their social media account. They can post what they want to post. If I don't like it, if you don't like it, click off, don't follow them, don't engage. But certainly the things that are said on social media influences the way that I feel and the way that I see things. And I think to a certain extent it impacts all of us, and for some of us it can be different. And I don't know, it's like, dang, can we, particularly black folks and brown folks, can we just celebrate this small victory? Can we please? But I guess for me it was just like, well, Tosh, like you literally just said, you can't tell another black person or brown person how to feel about this. You just can't engage. But I don't know, it definitely makes me a little sad, and it definitely influences the way that I feel. And so I think that's the primary reason as to why like I don't even get on social media that frequently, because especially when things like this basically occur, I just want to feel how I feel without being influenced by anyone or anything. And it's funny, but like after the verdict came out, I was just telling my mom like regardless, no, it was before, I'm like, regardless of what this verdict is, that system, the police system, that can't be fixed. And you want to know why? It can't be fixed because it's not broken in the eyesight of the people who created that system. It's not broken. It's doing exactly what it was created to do. And so for the people who don't think that the police should be abolished, who don't think that the police department should be defunded like drastically, I think those people are actually insane, because there's no amount of training, like there's nothing that can be done to change a system that's not broken technically. And so yes, I am all for police abolishment, all for defunding the police department drastically, because I think that is the only solution. And it's kind of frustrating because it's like, okay, but what can I personally do about that? And then just having this external pressure to feel like I have to do something about that. But also knowing that one thing I really do want to emphasize is that in times like these, it is so important for black and brown folks specifically to know that joy is our birthright, which is something I learned back in January through SOAR. And joy is our birthright. Peace is our birthright. Being in this place of just calm and ease is our birthright. And we have a right to not engage. And we have a right to engage to the extent that is healthy for us. And so there's one thing I want to leave this off on a good note. Like, self-care is just so important. It's important even when these sort of things, like we know what I'm talking about, aren't even, like, they're always happening, but there are definitely times in which that anxiety and that stress is heightened. Like, it's important because, experiencing chronic stress, which is something that black and brown folks do experience, it impacts us in so many ways, mentally and physically. And for me, the physical and the mental, especially the physical attributes or like the physical impacts of these things give me so much stress and anxiety. Like, I don't know if y'all know this, but like black women in America suffer from like heart disease and heart ailments at a much higher rate than any other person in this country. So that speaks volumes. And so my like self-care for me is extremely important. Disengaging from social media is extremely important. Doing things that feel good to me, regardless of how other people feel, is extremely important to me, because at the end of the day, I want to be mentally and physically well, and I'm hoping that every Black and brown person out there feels the same exact way, and that y'all are consistently and we're consistently working towards that place of peace and calm and ease, even in complete and utter chaos. Engage to the point in which it's healthy for you, but do not make it your life, because this burden is not our burden to carry at all. I am not one to fix a problem that I did not create, even though that's basically what I do. So yeah, that's kind of that's my spill on everything. I hope y'all are all taking care out there, and yeah, disengage, y'all. Disengage. Like, that is my pro tip. Disengage from social media. Do what feels good to you. I really like to meditate. It puts me in a place of peace and calm and ease and stuff like that. That was very long, but it had to be said. Alright, so it's later in the day. It's actually almost 9 o'clock at night, and we just got done celebrating Daisy's birthday. We had a lot of fun. The kids, they had like a little dance party, so yeah, they had a good time. It was a good time. We also played some Connect 4 with the kitties, so that was interesting. But I wanted to show y'all something, because actually my internship sent me some goodies and merch in the mail, which I wasn't expecting. I was expecting for them to send me a mask. That's what my supervisor mentioned, but no, they sent a lot of cute stuff. So I just want to kind of show y'all really fast. So first, I got like this little bat and it says, "COVID healing hero, thank you for stepping up to the plate to save lives." Look, so sweet. Okay, so I think I'm actually going to use this as like a little room decor decoration. Also gave us some stickers. These are nice. So it says like, thank the donor, appointment, vacation, important, big day, anniversary, birthday. Okay. And then we also got like this little calendar, which is kind of cool. And then, okay, my two favorite items that I got. So first I got like this little mug. It's so nice. Look at it. And it also says COVID healing hero. So sweet, so kind. And I got this t-shirt. Like, come on now. Come on now, merch. And again, this also says the same thing, basically. So it says, not all heroes wear capes, COVID healing hero. So sweet. I'm so happy. I'm going to wear this tomorrow. Hopefully they'll get my vaccine. But I am about to go take a shower and call it a night. And I will see y'all hopefully in the morning. Okay, good morning, everybody. So it is the next day. It's, what time is it? Let's see. It is 10:13 in the morning. I'm currently at work, but I'm literally just monitoring a Facebook page, so I'm multitasking right now. Not much on the agenda today. Y'all I'll get my second dose of the vaccine this morning or this afternoon, so I'm currently about to make some food to eat for the next few days. I'm just gonna make some pasta with meat sauce and ground chicken, so I figured I'd show y'all how I make that, because I don't think I've ever recorded it for my channel. It's actually inspired by like a different YouTuber I saw. It's a pretty basic meal, but yeah, I'm about to make that and take y'all through that process very quickly. So I got my red pepper and yellow pepper. I also have an onion here. Then we have some cheese. I don't have a lot of cheese left, but it's fine, because I use this Parmesan cheese on top. We have the ground chicken here cooking. This is the meat sauce that I'm using. I got this one from Walmart. And then I'm using these type of pasta shells. I usually use the penne pasta, I think it's called. And I don't know how to pronounce this, but one box should be fine. But like, I may do like 1.5 boxes, so we'll see. Oh, also I'm using my new mug. Okay, so the pasta just came out of the oven and it looks really, really delicious. Very excited for dinner. I'm just going to put some aluminum foil on top and put it in the fridge. But yeah, so that's pretty much all for now. I'll probably check in with you guys later on in the day. Hopefully, I don't really have anything else planned until I have to head out to my appointments. So yes, I will see y'all later. Definitely will let y'all know how the food tastes, because it's always a hit or miss sometimes with me when it comes to the pasta. I feel like I didn't put enough meat sauce in it. I also feel like I should have used less pasta shells. But I mean, it turned like, physically it looks fine, so we shall see. But talk to y'all later. Okay, y'all, so it is now later in the day. It's actually, let's see, 6 o'clock to be exact. So it's been about 4 hours since I got my vaccine, my second dose. So far so good. My arm is just sore, but that's about it. Last time I had a sore arm and I was very tired and I had a bit of a headache, but this time I'm all good for now. Fingers crossed it stays that way, so I'm feeling pretty good at the moment, but I still want to like take it easy, not exert like too much pressure and weight like on my arm and in general. So yeah, that's that. But I did want to come back and end this vlog here, as well as show y'all a few items I picked up from the grocery store that I'm trying for the first time. So the first thing I want to show y'all are these chicken egg rolls. This is the I'm gonna butcher the name, Pagoda brand. These are just chicken egg rolls, like I said. It comes 8 in a pack, or at least the one I have comes like that. I showed you on the last vlog the chicken egg rolls I usually get from Aldi, but I got these ones from a different grocery store this time. If you're in northeastern Ohio, you can get them from Mark's, and you probably can get them from a few other grocery stores as well. Not for sure, but I'm gonna keep y'all updated on these. I really like ones from Aldi, so we'll see if these are as good, because chicken egg rolls are really amazing. And then another thing I got, spicy chicken patties. So this is in the brand Yummy. I guess that's what the brand's name is. And so last week I picked up this brand's chicken nuggets, and they were pretty good. Like at first when I tried them, I was a bit like iffy. I was on the fence about it. But like after eating them with barbecue sauce and fries, and then eating more like the next day or whatever for lunch, it was pretty good. So I decided to try their chicken breast, to give that a try. Kiki and I are gonna check those out. And then also we got the let's see, these are basically like chicken nuggets, but they're in a chicken breast style. I mean, I feel like they can't be that bad. It's the same brand, exact same coating. They're just chicken tenders, not chicken breasts. Well, chicken breast tenders, whatever. Last thing I want to show y'all before I end this vlog out are these. Okay, so I literally see this brand every time I go into like Mark's, Target, and other stores, and I'm like, I should really try these. And so these are the gluten-free chocolate chip cookies, and I'm actually gonna try them now. And also, I don't know what the health benefits are of eating things that are gluten-free, so I'm curious to look that up really fast. Okay, so I'm about to try my pasta. Thumbnail. Okay, so as I mentioned earlier, I'm using this Parmesan cheese to put on top of the pasta. My mom said it was a miss, unfortunately. I don't have enough sauce on it, so it's probably not going to be that good. But it's fine. I tried. That's all we can do in this lifetime of ours, is to try. Let's see if she a miss. So this Parmesan cheese, y'all, I think it saved it, because I can see how it could be a little bit bland because I didn't put enough sauce on there because we only had 1 can of sauce and I made like a big pot of pasta, as y'all saw. Like, other than that, I just gotta like drown it in cheese and it's actually pretty good to me. So we don't need all that sauce anyway. This is plenty. But with that, I am going to end this video off here and I'll get started on the next vlog within the next couple of days. I'm feeling very energized just to start coming out with the vlogs back to back to back since I got my new camera. I don't know, I just feel this push and this drive and this desire to record more videos. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I know it's pretty chatty, but I hope it was still like informative and cool to listen to me about a few topics that I need to get off my chest and kind of engage with some other things in my life. But I will see you on the next vlog, which will probably be back to like my typical vlogging style. And so yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.